and getting a 48 million contract, an NBA champion. Tell me your journey, and lastly, your message to those who have failed and how they can get back up and
Yeah, it's been a great journey. It's been tough, but I think the moral of the story is no matter where you're at, as long as you stay to the grind, stay consistent, it'll work out in the end. I think that's kind of what my story shows is that no matter your situation at the time, if you trust in your work, if you have a dream and you set goals to reach that dream, it can become possible.
What makes this championship more special than probably the Kevin Durant days?
I think it's very special because it's the first one in OKC. And so just to make that possible, and with the group of guys that we have, with the coaching staff that we have, it's been amazing. And the fan base is forever growing. They show a lot of love whether we're up or down. And so the fact that we could bring a championship to OKC is very special.
So Isaiah, all championship teams have to go through a lot of challenges before going to the top. What are those challenges that your team had to overcome?
First off, in the season, we just had to overcome a lot of adversity. We had to understand that we're a really good team and that we're going to get a lot of the guys' best shots. And so we had to keep growing each and every game, win or lose. In the playoffs, we had to dig deep in a couple of game sevens to advance one time and then one to win the championship. And so we're a group of guys that's just gotten stronger and stronger over the course of the season, and it helped us in the playoffs.
Thank you.
I'd say one of the unique thing about the OKC is your brotherhood. Like you guys look so close. So I was thinking, like, if you guys go on a road trip, what will your seat assignments be? Like, who's driving, who's shotgun, who's in charge of the music, who's navigating?
Oh wow. Okay. Driver. I don't know that we have. I think I'm gonna drive because I don't know if I can trust anybody else on the wheel. But we'll probably have J-Dub on the music. Obviously, it's gonna be a bus, so everybody can't have a job. But shoot,
Who's navigating?
where are we going?
Can you?
It's up to me.
Yeah.
I think I'll trust Jay Will to navigate.
And who's definitely sleeping?
K-Rich Williams.
Thank you.
Knocked out for sure.
Isaiah, last season you had the opportunity to face against the likes of Jordan Clarkson and the Jalen Green, Filipino Americans who have strong roots here. So your thoughts that they get to visit the place where their parents and grandparents came from and feel the love from the Filipino fans?
Yeah, it's really cool to see because I've met some really nice people here, enjoyed some really good food, and just to see what the culture like, where their lineage is from. I never would ever thought that I would be here, and so the fact that I'm here and having the best time of my life, it means a lot. And then just to know that their families are from here, I just know that they're good people because of that.
Isaiah, you held on camp last year for young kids. Why is it important for you to share your knowledge about the sport?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think the one thing I can do for my community is the fact that I have a platform to be able to give back is to do that. And so that's something that I would have loved when I was a kid. And any chance I can do to like show love to the community, to the kids, the people who they made me the person that I am today, they made me the player that I am. The least I can do is give back in any way, shape, or form.
Isaiah, apart from the championship, the brotherhood of the team has been noticed by many. So for Shane, J-Dub, and Chet, what makes the team really close? Like from the start all the way to the championship run, you guys are really like a tight-knit unit through wins and losses and everything.
Yeah, I think we just have good people. I think when you're surrounded with good people, you naturally click, you naturally create that brotherhood, that bond. And from my moment that I touched down at OKC, I realized that, and it's helped us on the court because we do everything together. We go to team dinners, we throw events, and whenever we get on the court, it just helps us gel even better.
Have you heard of the 4-point line here in the Philippines where there's an extended arc for a player to shoot?
You said a 4-point line. Is that real?
Yes.
That's real.
Yes.
That's where I'm gonna live. That's my spot. Then that must be the Isaiah Joe spot, huh? I think that's pretty cool. The fact that there's a 4-point line. I think I don't know. Hopefully, maybe one day the NBA will integrate that.
When you reach Isaiah, there are stories from other players that this country's hoop crazy, but now for you seeing this for yourself, what was it like seeing Filipino fans really raving about the hoop culture here in the country?
Yeah, you definitely have to see it to believe it. And the fact that I touched down here and I'm getting to see it, it's definitely amazing. It actually exceeds what people say. I mean, people can say it, but I mean, once you like live through it and actually experience it, it's like, wow, okay, this is real.
Isaiah, you and I are the same age, but you've gone through a very unique experience, going through adversity, going through pressure. What is your advice for people our age? Because you know a lot of us are looking for our own path in life. What can you say to people who also want to achieve a goal that they have?
Yeah, once you have a dream, once you have a goal, you have to have the discipline to do the proper things to get there. If there's ever any pressure or uncomfortability, don't run away from it. Let it make you stronger. Let it help you get through your situation, whatever you do. But just stay consistent, stay dedicated, and have that discipline.
Perfect. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Same age, huh?
Yeah. You're taller though.
Just a little bit. It doesn't matter because
Bro, I love that.
when I'm on the court, I'm small.
Oh, okay. But in life, I'm small, so you have an advantage.
Have a good one.
Getting to the NBA is already a tough path, but getting to the tough path, let me repeat that again. Getting into the NBA is already a hard task for you guys. So, what do you want to share? What advice do you want to share those aspiring to get there, especially ballers from all around the world that want to get a piece of action with NBA?
Yeah, first I'll say believe in yourself. Set a goal and do whatever it takes to reach that goal. Build consistency, build discipline. It's a tough journey, so don't expect it to be easy. You will have ups and downs. You have very high highs and very low lows, but you have to stay level-headed through it all and just stay consistent, because at the end of the day, if you have that discipline and have that consistency, it'll work out.
Isaiah, so winning a championship is very difficult, but going back to back is even harder. So what do you think your mentality, OKC's mentality, should be to go back to back?
Yeah, we have to be hungry. I mean, even more hungry than we were last season. Understand that there's an even bigger target on our back. Nobody wants us to repeat. So have a 0-0 mindset that none of this that happened in the past carries over. Everything's new. It's a clean slate. And so once we start fresh like that and have that same mindset, the same that we had last season, and build each and every game, it'll help us.
Speaking of being targets on your back, have you ever thought that you're going to be at the situation that you're now the hunted?
Yeah, I mean, we even said even last season during every game we have to act as if we're being hunted, because when you're hunted, you get desperate and you play with a certain sense of urgency, and we have to understand that every team's going to go out to hunt us, but we have to turn that to us being the hunters.
Isaiah, okay. We all know the history of James Harden from OKC Thunder, and how the history of James Harden's career flourished by transferring to trading to Houston Rockets. How long do we expect you to play with Oklahoma City Thunder?
As long as they'll have me. As long as they have me, treat me right, and I can be the best version of myself.
What is your dream game, by the way, aside from OKC?
OKC. I mean, I'm right next to home. I have an opportunity to play with a great group of guys, a great team, and so I couldn't ask for anything better.
I have a question.
All right.
So you've answered a lot of questions about the NBA, but I'm actually a women's basketball player.
Okay.
So I'm just curious, who's your favorite WNBA team and favorite player at the moment?
It's very hard, but maybe Indiana. And don't hate me for saying this, but it's fun watching Caitlin. She brings a lot of excitement to the game, and so I like watching. I've been watching a little bit more in WNBA here lately, so it's been very cool.
Mm-hmm.
You said you're a basketball player yourself?
Yes. And one follow-up question. Actually, when I was 18, basketball is what brought me from America to here.
Where are you from?
I'm from New Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah. So small town girl. I know you're from Arkansas.
town.
Same. So what does basketball really mean to you in terms of, like I said, it brought me out here. What has it brought you, especially with this recent championship?
It's brought me the opportunity to create memories, lifelong memories from not only myself but from my family. I've been playing basketball my whole life, and so the fact that I can do something that I was playing for fun my entire life, but now I get to do it and make money for it, it's the best thing. I mean, I live the same life that I've always lived, and so just to be playing the sport that I love and doing it for the people that I love makes it, special.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Go ahead.
Guys, we recently talked to former OKC player Andrew Robertson. I think he was still in OKC when you were in the league with Philly. So yeah, what was it like? And he said a lot of nice things about the team's championship. So for you, how special is it that a lot of the former OKC guys are applauding you for what you did in the past season?
It means a lot. Definitely means a lot, especially from somebody like him, somebody that understands the grind of the NBA season, of being a great team. And so to have people supporting us like that, it gives us motivation. It makes us play, even harder. It gives us something to play for.
All right. We'll just take a quick photo with